In 1979, Israeli archaeologist Gabriel Barkai was excavating a network of First Temple-era burial caves in western Jerusalem. The caves sit at the top of the Valley of Hinnom, known in the Bible as Gai Hinnom or Gehenna, where the people of Judah offered their children as burnt sacrifices to the Canaanite god Molech. More than 2,500 years later, Jewish children would play a much happier role in the valley's history when Barkai hosted an archaeology club for students.
They were of the dangerous ages of 12 to 13. And that's an age in which they have the brains, but they do not always know what to do with it. And I enjoyed them very much, besides one fellow who was a professional troublemaker. He had an ugly habit of always pulling my shirt from behind. Whenever I would turn around, he would ask me silly questions.
מתי הולכים הביתה? מתי אוכלים?
I had enough of that boy. I looked into the repository. I saw that it probably is looted. And I thought this would be the right place to put little Nathan.
Frustrated, Barkai sent the boy to clean part of the burial cave. But instead of following Barkai's instructions to clean the cave, little Nathan took a hammer to its floor.
Not too long after I put him there, I feel my shirt being pulled from behind. I turned around, I see him standing with two large jugs of First Temple period in his hands. I got so furious I was ready to suffocate him on the spot.
What they thought was the floor of the cave turned out to be part of the ceiling that had been knocked loose by an earthquake, and underneath was an Old Testament-era treasure trove.
The repository included over 1,000 objects. This was the largest concentration of First Temple period finds in Jerusalem in 150 years of archaeology. This young, nagging boy, little Nathan, made the discovery of my life.
But the most astonishing discovery was still to come. A few weeks later, one of Barkai's university students called him back inside the cave.
Gabby, over here.
When I entered, she showed me still in the dirt an object which was kind of purplish, grayish in color, and she pointed out the object which looked like a cigarette butt. I understood that it is something unusual and important, but I didn't know how important it was. It took us approximately 3 years to find the right method to unroll the object. It was a plaque of silver, which was rolled up round itself 6 times.
The silver scroll was finally opened in a lab at the Israel Museum.
I saw that it is densely covered with characters in the ancient Hebrew script. On the spot, I could read at least one word very clearly. It was Yud Hey Vav Hey, the Tetragrammaton, or the private name of the Lord God of Israel, which appears in the Hebrew Bible. This is the so-called unpronounceable name of God.
They also unrolled a second scroll found in the cave.
Both objects had versions of the priestly benediction, which appears in the Bible in the book of Numbers, chapter 6, verses 24 to 26.
To date, these scrolls contain the oldest biblical text ever unearthed.